Hello again and welcome to the intro video for Unit 14. Today we are talking about the past tense. Alright, let's get started. First, let's look at some vocabulary for our verbs in the past tense. In English, we have regular verbs, and regular verbs use ed for the past tense form. Here we have the present tense forms, and you are going to see these verbs today, but in the past tense. So let's look. Exercise in the past is exercised with ed. Watch in the past, watched. Visit in the past, visited. Study in the past, studied. Play in the past, played. Talk in the past, talked. Now notice, for the regular verbs, they are always ed in the past. Exercised, watched, visited, studied, played, and talked. So the regular verbs are easy, but the other verbs we have today are the irregular verbs. And the irregular verbs do not use ed. And that's why we call them irregulars. So these verbs in the present tense are verbs you are going to see today, but in the past. So what is the past of be? We have was and were. Was is for singular subjects. For example, the subjects I, he, she, and it are singular, so we use the verb was for the past tense of be. The subjects you, they, and we are plural or can be plural, so we use the past tense were for the verb be. The other irregular verbs, get up is got up. Eat in the past, ate, ate. Go in the past, went. Have in the past, had. Do in the past, did. And sleep in the past, slept, slept. Very good. Okay, for the test, do you remember the past tense? For be, we use was and were. Get up, got up. Eat in the past, ate. Go in the past, went. Have in the past, had. Do in the past, did. And sleep in the past is slept. Very good. Now pay attention because you are going to hear these verbs in the past tense today. Monday morning in the office. This is Cindy and Greg. They are at work on Monday morning. They are talking about the things they did the previous day on Sunday. Let's listen to their conversation.
Hey Greg, how was your weekend?
Hey Cindy, it was good. How was yours?
It was great. Yesterday I got up early and I did yoga in the morning.
Sounds nice. I definitely didn't get up early. I slept late.
After yoga, I ate breakfast with my family. We had pancakes.
I love pancakes. I didn't eat breakfast. I went to a coffee shop with a friend.
I saw a friend of mine too. We went to the movies. We saw the new scary movie. What did you do in the afternoon?
I went to a park and played soccer with some of my friends. And you?
I exercised too, actually. I went to the gym for a few hours. Did you do anything else?
Yeah, I visited my grandparents. We talked for a long time. It was good to see them.
Ah, that's great. Oh, last night I cooked an amazing pasta. I need to give you the recipe.
Very nice. Yeah, I didn't cook last night. I went out to eat dinner with my family.
Very cool. I didn't do much last night. I just studied for the test I have next week.
Yeah, after dinner I just watched a movie on TV. It was so good. You need to see it. All right. Now it's time for our grammar. And before we talk about the past tense grammar, let's review the present tense grammar. For example, in the affirmation, we use the subject and the verb. And for some subjects, we use the S for the third person conjugation. For example, I go to class. Go is the normal verb. But for example, with she, we need third person conjugation. For example, she goes to class. The third person conjugation goes. And in the negative, remember, we use the subject and the auxiliary don't or doesn't. Remember, doesn't is for the third person conjugation he, she, and it. Now, we always use the normal verb. For example, I don't go to class. And she doesn't go to class. She, we use the third person conjugation on the auxiliary and the normal verb. The normal verb. All right. Now, for the past tense, let's look at the affirmation. In the past, we used the subject and the verb in the past tense conjugation. And there is no third person in the past tense. So, for example, in the past, in this sentence, I say, I went to class. And for this one, I also say, she went to class. Again, there is no third person in the past tense. All subjects use the same form of the verb in the past tense. Now, let's look at the negative in the past tense. We use the subject and the auxiliary in the past tense. We use didn't for the negative. So, didn't is the past tense conjugation for the negative past. And remember, in the present tense, the verb is used in the normal form. And in the negative, again, we put the conjugation of the past on the auxiliary, and the verb is normal. For example, in the past, I can say this sentence, I didn't go to class. Again, the past tense conjugation is on the auxiliary, and I use the normal verb. For this one, it's the same. She didn't go to class. Remember, all subjects use the same past tense conjugation, and the conjugation for the past is on the auxiliary. Remember, don't touch the verb. It's the normal form of the verb. So, to review, in the past tense, for the affirmation, all subjects use the same past tense conjugation. There is no third person in the past tense. For example, I went to class, she went to class. In the negative, the auxiliary we use for the past didn't, and the normal verb. For example, I didn't go to class and she didn't go to class. Very good. Okay, so now it's time to practice.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg, how was your weekend?
It was great. What did you do yesterday?
I did so many things. First, I got up early and I did yoga in the morning. After yoga, I ate breakfast with my family. Then I saw a movie with my friend. At night, I cooked dinner and studied for a test. What did you do?
I slept late. I didn't get up early. I didn't eat breakfast. I went to a coffee shop with a friend. Later, I played soccer with my friends, and I visited my grandparents. At night, I didn't cook. I went out to a restaurant. Then I just watched TV. Okay, this was the Unit 14 video for the past tense. Remember, click here to subscribe for more videos on English grammar. And for pronunciation of the past tense ed, click here for an explanation and practice. Alright guys, thanks for watching and good luck.